The first teams which arrived to Voronezh to participate in the 16th International Children's Football Tournament in memory of Andreya Likonceva were the teams from Belgium and Portugal. As soon as young football players entered the Voronezh airport, they found themselves in a fairy tale. Right in the airport hallway, a pleasant surprise was arranged for them. The European guests were welcomed by real-life Ded Moroz and Snegurочка, who met them with bread and salt in what is the best traditions of Russian hospitality. Then the players of the Portuguese team Benfica and the Belgian team Bruges participated in interesting contests and snowball fight, helping spread the New Year's holiday spirit. On the way to the hotel, the coaches and the football players managed to relax on the bus while also sharing their first impressions of their stay in Russia. Have you ever been to Russia before?
No, it's my first time in Russia.
And what your impression about it? Exciting?
Yes, because I always like to know new cultures and new countries.
And do you know anything about Russian cultures except the Russian Santa Claus? Today's Santa Claus?
No, this tradition I didn't know nothing about it.
But did you like it?
Yeah, sure. It was very nice.
Did you like the Russian Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Did you like the tradition of tearing the bread and eating?
Yeah, the bread.
Okay.
Yes.
And what did you like the most? Like playing or
Playing
playing what?
with the snowballs.
Okay, thank you. And no. And how do you feel about Russia? Is it cold for you?
Yes, it's cold. Yeah.
It's cold. The young football players were at lunch in one of the best hotels in Voronezh. The organizers did everything possible to make their guests feel comfortable so as not to distract them from their training. We devote a lot of time to training. Sometimes it's very exhausting, but we are ready for it. And when something goes wrong, it's frustrating, of course. But my parents, for example, frequently come to the trainings and games, cheer for me. That support helps me to cope with all the difficulties. For the football players, training was the only thing on their schedule for their arrival day. The children visited the sports complex Centralny, where they were able to try out the playing field, since many of them had previously never played on the court.
We watched a video of the last tournament. We really liked that because it's not only football but also entertainment for children. And now I'm happy that this year we have a chance to participate in this event. It's too early to talk about our chances of winning. We don't know how well prepared Russian teams are, but we know that Benfica is a very strong team, so time will tell.
With all your friends here, and you can sit and talk, and it's really amazing. And playing football is just a great experience. It's quite different because in Geneva, it's quite soft, and you can and here it's a bit different.
The children of the Belgian team were a bit upset because their luggage didn't arrive with them, so the first day they had to train without their equipment.
However, the players cheered up when the members of Voronezh team Trud provided them with all the needed stuff.
We were already at the plane, and then the pilot was saying that we couldn't take our luggage. So it was a little bit of panic. But afterwards, we contact with his team here, and so he gave us some clothes and some shoes for our children, so that they can train this afternoon in the indoor hall.
I'm grateful to the organizers for calling the airport every hour and helping us find our luggage. It's very important for us. This year, the 16th International Children's Football Tournament in memory of Andreya Likonceva held a record-breaking number of participants. So the Football Cup was played by 16 teams from 6 countries. By tradition, an exciting and unforgettable opening ceremony gave way to the official start of the tournament. The ceremony was attended by many distinguished guests, including Lidia Kuzminishna, mother of Andreya Likonceva. On the first tournament day, the football players got used to the field and to each other, noticed the strategies of their rival teams. And even at that time, the favorite player could be singled out. For instance, the Portuguese Benfica team showed an outstanding play by winning the match against Cristal and Trud in a clean sweep. Meanwhile, the winner on the previous tournament, Football Club Bruges, showed its professionalism. Young sportsmen of Belgian team finally got their equipment and defeated Barses du Shor from Zheleznogorsk 3-0 and Tashmash from Sызrань 1-0.
Спасибо организаторам за приглашение, с удовольствием сюда приехали.
I thank the organizers for invitation. It's a great pleasure to come here. Their organization is very serious. Living conditions, food and the tournament are at the highest level. Teams have very good playing skills. We finished the first game. Something was okay, something was not. But still there is and there will be food for thought.
The tournament started well, I scored double, gave a scoring pass. We are here in a good mood. I want to win all matches. The hotel is nice as well as food, everything is nice.
The team got prepared constantly, and a month ago all the trainings were for the purpose of playing well in Voronezh.
Как оцениваешь шансы на победу? Знаешь ли ты своих противников?
I know the rivals, and we've seen how they train and play. We have chances to win. The time will show what will be. After the first day of the tournament, the organizers took the children of the football club Sivet to the Voronezh horse course. There the children fed horses by hand and even tried to ride the horses with the help of horsemen. I feel such indescribable emotions. It's such an adrenaline rush. After all, it was the first time in my life riding a horse. I like it a lot. It's my first time riding a horse. I have strange feelings, but I like it. On the second day of the tournament, the emotions were enormously heated because these were the matches to move further and compete for the medal places. Football fans could see tears of sorrow and joy, tears of win and loss. No one could restrain their emotions. Many parents came to support their children. Mothers of football players were so nervous and excited because they liked no other word about their children's achievements. They were happy and so ready to support their children no matter what was the score.
We get very nervous, I think more nervous than they are, and and we give them all the support we can give them.
I always say be calm, don't be too much nervous, and you do the best you do, and a big hug.
All the attention that day was focused on the quarter-final games, which were truly spectacular and intense. But the most interesting moment occurred when the players of the Portuguese team Benfica and Kursk Avangard left the field. Both teams showed a great competitive spirit during the match. Despite their young age, the football players fought for the medal places and took it to the extreme limit as if they had been adult sportsmen. As a result, Avangard was in the smallest degree stronger and defeated Benfica 3-2. In the evening, an excursion to the Voronezh Sports Museum was organized for the Portuguese team Benfica. The children got to learn about Voronezh sportsmen and their great achievements.
The conference for the football trainers took place a bit later. Experts representing the European teams, namely Bruges, Benfica, Servette, and Russian ones, discussed their playing strategies and special techniques. They even showed video footage and were happy to answer all their colleagues. According to the conference participants' opinion, such kind of discussion during the tournament period is obviously very valuable and helps to bring the exchange of experience to a whole new level. The third day of the tournament collected the maximum number of viewers. Fans filled the bleachers waiting for the grand end of the tournament. Before that game, there took place the matches for the places from 16th to 3rd. The Portuguese team Benfica took 5th place, defeating the Minsk team 4-0. The Belgian team Bruges and the Scissoring team Tejmash played for the 3rd bronze medal place. This match was really tense with lots of difficult, crucial and dangerous moments. The teams exchanged goals, and for a while the score was equal, but Scissoring players took the lead and won with a 2-1 score, taking the bronze medal. Accordingly, the guests from Belgium took 4th place. After everything, it was time for the long-awaited final. Belgrade team Raduga and Kursk team Avangard appeared on the field. From the very beginning of the match, the players preferred not to take risks. They played carefully, repelling attacks of rivals and sounding out the strategy of each team. Holding their breath, the spectators followed the game. During the first 10 minutes there was no score, but in the 11th minute the referee awarded a free kick dangerously close to the goal gate of Avangard. Thanks to that, Belgrade players had a great chance and Alexander Krivashapov kicked the ball to the corner of the gate. It seemed that the goalkeeper managed to catch the ball, but he made a big mistake when he went over his own goal line. The score was 0-1 in favor of the Belgrade team. Kursk team tried to do their best, but that wasn't enough to break through the Belgrade defense. Moreover, on the last minute of the second half, Avangard successfully played another free kick. Alexander Markevich got the passing ball and kicked the ball into the goal and scored at the rebound. The game ended 0-2 to Belgrade team, making the players and fans joyous and happy. The tournament is great. All the teams are strong. It's well organized. In the final game, the goalkeeper worked hard and well. I scored by penalty. I kick penalties very often and they are often effective.
The organization of the tournament is perfect. I want to thank the organizers. We live in a nice place with good conditions, and I can say we have never lived in such good accommodations. The prices are very affordable. That is very pleasant thing. So we are very happy. There are many teams which are very strong.
We really wanted to be here. We called, we wrote, and as a result the area was expanded and we were included in the tournament makeup. With every game we improved. We wanted to perform well, but the fact that we could win first place in the course of time it maybe whet our appetites. A great closure ceremony of the 16th International Children's Football Tournament in memory of Andreya Likonceva couldn't take place without the Winter Wizard, Russian Father Frost. He appeared to congratulate all the children for a new year in the tournament, wish them happiness, good health and many future wins.
We have been preparing for the tournament for the whole year. We held 2 regional qualifying tournaments. We've seen that the regional teams dominated, so that means that we are on the right track. Of course, it's not that easy to organize a tournament among 16 teams. It's the first time we have so many participants, but I believe that we've managed to do it. We have such a big, friendly team, and we still think about how to make the tournament more popular, spectacular and memorable. The organizers of the tournament thanked all the people and companies that helped to hold such an international event, namely the companies Hampton by Hilton, Чернозем Управтодор, Henkel, Mikhailovsky Gog, the political party Единая Россия, the Voronezh Local Sports Club of Professional Union, and the regional government of Physical Culture and Sports. Gonçalo Moreira of Portuguese football club Benfica became an absolute record-breaking football player. He was the top goalkeeper, the top player and the most prospective football player of this tournament. Gonçalo was met by great applause.
I'm very happy to get so many prizes, although I'm a bit shocked. I like the tournament very much. The organization is at the best level. I thank those who supported me.
The winners got their deserved cups and sets of medals for the first, second and third places, and all participants got sweet gifts. But what is more important is that the 16th International Children's Football Tournament in memory of the USSR player Andreya Likonceva was remembered as the true celebration of sport which united such a large and multinational football family in Voronezh.